Second Harvest driver John Fisher spends his days delivering food that people need and often couldn't afford without the help of local food pantries. It is cargo that is literally life-sustaining. But getting from the warehouse to the local outreach centers doesn't come cheap.
I'm glad I'm not paying it. It could be almost $1,000 fill a truck now. It's kind of scary.
The fuel bill at Second Harvest has grown at a frightening clip, up about 40%. Normally, the monthly fuel bill is about $6,500. Now it's about 10 grand each month. And while bills are up, so is need.
We get new families every day.
Workers at the Community Outreach Center, Our Place, wait for the food truck from Second Harvest, knowing that within hours of delivery, families will be by to pick it up.
We would do 10 to 12,000 in a year before COVID hit, 32,000 last year.
Second Harvest reports from June of 2021 to June of this year, there's been about a 35% increase in clients served. Those numbers represent people like Lori Netherton, who just can't keep pace with the inflation.
With the higher prices of everything that I need to buy, it's just not working for me.
Netherton used to visit the pantry once or twice a month. Now it's weekly.
I've kind of had to forego meat, mostly chicken, but yeah, it's too expensive.
Throughout the pandemic, Second Harvest had access to special government funding to help buy large quantities of food. That money and that food is nearly gone.
At one point, we had purchased about 200 truckloads of food. It was a large quantity of food, if you can imagine. It was so large we had off-site storage for it, and we are literally down to about the last 175 pallets of that food.
And procuring food continues to have special challenges.
There are still supply chain issues. So there's supply issues with anything from the cans that food goes into to having enough people in factories or food processing factories to process that food. We've had some really funky weather the last couple of years, so crops have not done as well in some areas as in other areas.
But Wallace is hopeful that local crops will be stronger this year, which will help bolster what's available at the warehouse. And she says they will have to just be adaptable in how they fundraise and find food. Because whatever the numbers and whatever the challenges, those deliveries are what communities count on to feed their families. Reporting in Spokane, Laura Papetti, KREM 2 News.